Now we will talk about intersection. That means second operation of sets. Okay, intersection. So what is intersection? Let A and B are two sets. Okay, then intersection of A and B, intersection of A and B is a set which contain A and B, intersection of A and B is a set which contains the common elements of A and B only. So what is intersection? If A and B are the two sets, then what is the intersection of A and B? The intersection of A and B will also be a set. Intersection of A and B will also be a set, and it contains what? It contains the common elements of A and B only. Okay, it common elements of A and B only. Suppose we are taking an example. Okay, suppose A is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 and B is equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, and another set we are taking what? A is equals to 0, 2, 4 and B is equals to 5, 6. Okay, so here you have to find out what? A intersection B, and listen, A intersection B we represent like this. We represent it A intersection B. Okay, we represent it. This is called the intersection symbol. Okay, this is called the intersection, like U. That means the opposite of U. Okay, not U, opposite of U. Okay, and now suppose A and B are the two sets, and we have to find out what? A intersection B. So A intersection B we have to find. So A intersection B is what? A intersection B is a set. It is a set, and which contains the common elements of A and B. It is a set, and the elements will be what? Common elements of A and B. So what are the common elements? 2, 3. 2, 3 are the common elements. So it will have only two elements, that is 2 and 3. Okay. Now suppose question number 2. Here also we have to find out A intersection B. So you can see here no element is common there. A is equals to 0, 2, 4 and B is equals to 5, 6. So you can see no element is common. So what I have to do? No common element means no elements, and no element means what? It is an empty set, and empty set means it is 5. Okay. So pause the video to note it down. So now students, we will talk about Venn diagram of intersection. Okay. Suppose we have to represent the Venn intersection through the Venn diagram. So how to represent? Okay. So this is our universal set. Okay. This U you can write here, means at any corner in outside also. Okay. It's not compulsory that you should write inside of the set. Okay. It is not compulsory. Okay. Now intersection of two sets. Suppose A be a set and B be a set. This, and now A intersection B, that means what? Intersection means what we have got? Intersection means common elements of two sets. Common elements of two sets. That means common portion of set A and set B. So what is the common portion of set A and B? This is the common portion of set A and set B. So this is the this is called what? This is called A intersection B. Is that clear? Now suppose I am taking A is equals to 1 to another, this one first example, and another example I am giving, and 1 2, and B said B is equals to 4 and 3. So what is the intersection of set A and B? So set A intersection set B is equals to what? We are not having any common point for A and B. We are not having here 1 2, here 4 and 3. So we are not having any common point here. So what I have to do? A intersection B is equals to 5. No common point, that means no element, that means it is 5. Okay. Now this thing, suppose this thing we have to represent through the diagram. So how to represent? Suppose this is our universal set. Okay. And A, now A and B, though these are not having common points. Suppose 1 and 2, this is set A, and 4 and 3, so 4 and 3 totally will be separate. 4 and 3 will be separated from A because this is A. Why? Because both are not having any common point. So 1 and 2 here and 4 and 3, the two sets are not having any common point. So A and B totally will be separated. Okay, these are not having any common portion like this. These two sets are not having any common portion. So how to represent that intersection of A and B here is equals to 5. So here directly you have to tell what? Here A intersection B is equals to 5. Directly you have to tell. Why? Because 5 equals to no element, that means no common portion are there for A and B. Is that clear? So this is the Venn diagram for the intersection of two sets. Okay, so pause the video to note it down. Now we will know intersection of three sets. Okay, same to same as like two sets. Okay, so I am taking, suppose A is equals to 3 2 5 7, B is equals to 2 4, and C is equals to 5 7 2. Okay, so what I have to find? Suppose we have to find out A intersection B intersection C. We have to find out A intersection B intersection C. That means first of all we have to find out B intersection C. Okay, then that set you have to compare with this one. Okay, so first of all we will find out B intersection C. B intersection C. What are the common points of B intersection C? So if B is equals to this one, C is equals to this one. So what are the common points? 2 only. So we can write what? 2. B intersection C is 2. Now what I have to do? We have to write like this: A intersection B intersection C. Now A is equals to what set? A is equals to 3, 2, 5 and 7. Intersection B intersection C is equals to what? Set 2 only single element. Now we have to find out the common point of these two sets. So what are the common elements? Only 2. 2 is the only common element. So this is the answer. Now how to represent it through Venn diagrams? Very easy. Suppose 3, 2, 5, 7. 7 I'm writing here. Okay, 3, 2, 5, 7, and this one is 2, 4 and 5, 7, 2. Okay, now First of all, this one is universal set. Okay, now first set 3 2 5 7, 3 2 5 7. So we can write this one is set A. Now second set is what? 2 and 4. 2 4. Okay, and third set is what? Set C is equals to 5 7 2. 5 7 2. So like this. 5 7 2. So what are the common points? What are the common points? You can see here two parts. Listen, part 2. Part 2 means this part is having for 3 sets also. This part is having for the 3 sets, for set A, for set B and for set C also. Is that clear? This is the representation of this type of 3 sets through the universal set, through the Venn diagram. Okay, so pause the video to note it down. Now we will know about properties of intersection. Okay, what are the properties of intersection? The properties, as we have done for the union, same properties we are having here also. Okay, so first property is what? First property is commutative property. That means A intersection B is equals to B intersection A. Now do check it. Suppose A is equals to 1 and 2 and B is equals to 2 and 3. So what is A intersection B? That means we have to take common point only. We have to take common point. What is the common point? 2. Okay. Now what is B intersection A? B intersection A means also we have to take common point of B and A. That is, this is only 2. So these are same. So that means this is called what? This is called commutative law. Okay, clear? This is called commutative law. Okay, this is called commutative. Number 2, associative. A intersection B intersection C is equals to A intersection B intersection C. Same way as I have given the example, you have to check this property also. Okay, this is called what? Associative. Okay, as I have given the example for the first one, you have to check for the second one also. Here I have taken the 2 sets, but here you have to take what? 3 sets. First of all, you have to find out the intersection of AB. Then that portion means intersection of AB and C. Again you have to find out the intersection. Okay. Number 3. A intersection phi, that means empty set. A intersection phi is equals to what? Intersection common point. So what is the common point of these 2 sets? Here is phi means no element, and here A is means not empty. It is empty and not empty. So what is the common between these 2 sets? That means empty is the common. How? A is equals to 1 and 2. Phi is equals to nothing. So what is the common? What is the common here? Here is also, suppose we can tell what? Phi is the subset of every set. So here this is also means phi is the subset of A also. So we can tell what? A intersection phi, that means common point, this is phi. Okay, this is called what? Law of phi. Okay. Number 4, A intersection universal set. This is universal set, not union. Universal set. So what is the common point of A and universal set? Suppose universal set means what? This whole set, and A means what? Just a part. So what are the common? What is the common part? Means what is the common portion of these 2 sets? This part only. एक suppose एक वर्ल्ड के अंदर ये अर्थ के अंदर, ठीक, एक कंट्री उठा ले, एक तो एक पूरा अर्थ हो गया, पूरा वर्ल्ड हो गया और एक कंट्री हो गया, तो कॉमन पॉइंट कौन सा होगा? ऑब्वियसली कंट्री जो है वो वर्ल्ड के अंदर ही है, तो वर्ल्ड उस कंट्री कॉमन पॉइंट हो गया। सिर्फ यही एक पूरा वर्ल्ड है और ये क्या है, ये कंट्री है एक, तो कंट्री यूनिवर्सल सेट, ये कंट्री हो गया क्या, सेट ए, और वर्ल्ड हो गया सेट यूनिवर्सल सेट, तो दोनों में कॉमन पॉइंट क्या आएगा, कंट्री आएगा। दैट मींस ए। इज इट क्लियर? व्हाट इज द कॉमन पॉइंट? ए कॉमन। ओके, नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, क्वेश्चन आंसर properties number 5. So what is the fifth property? That is distributive property. Okay, and no, wait, before distributive we are having another property, that is A intersection A, idempotent property or law. Okay, so what is A intersection A? That means what is the common point of these two sets? Easily we can tell these are the same sets, so common point means same also. This is called what? Idempotent. Okay, and this is called what? Law of, here law of phi, here law of universal set. Okay, here idempotent, and last property it is what? Distributive property, that is A intersection B union C is equals to what? What we can tell? A intersection B union A intersection B, here union, not intersection. A intersection B, then union A intersection C. Intersection C. This is called what? This is called distributive property. Distributive. Okay, so these are the properties of the intersection. Okay, so pause the video to note it down.